Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And as usual, I'm recording live on Twitch. So if you hear me interacting with the Twitch chat, which is quite lively this evening, because it is a pre-dreadnought. Divide Walker's excited about a pre-dreadnought. And this scenario is sent in by Al Coffin, who is indeed in the chat. So he can tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. We have people from Brazil, all over the place. Right. The idea is I have two pre-dreadnoughts against a, well, modern. It's not a modern battlecruiser, but it's a dreadnought era battlecruiser. So this is going to be a tough one. Now, the request was to build as an advanced pre-dreadnought as I can. Now, I went with Spain because I thought it fitted thematically. And we have two choices, the Battleship 3, this one, and this one. Now, looking at the stats, this one has better resistance, and this one has superior gunnery. I'm going to go with this one, I think. Yeah, a bit. Yeah, they're a really difficult ship to build because I'm basically going to get a 4.5 turret, and that's it. I do get 2. Let's see, what kind of guns do we have access to? 11 Mark 3s. It's basically going to be a bit like a heavy cruise. The way I'm thinking of these is they're basically going to end up being heavy cruisers. That's kind of how I'm approaching them. I can kind of see a pre-dreadnought being repurposed in that kind of very close-in patrol ship kind of role. Minimum 10-inch belt, yes. Don't worry, we're gonna have as thicker armour as I can possibly get away with. We're not going to bother with range, and that's going to be completely unimportant. Now, I'm going to bring torque launchers so that I, have a chance. I'm pretty sure we don't get access to anything that good. Nope. No, we really don't. What about propellants? Oh, Jesus. Go with white powder and TNT-1. Might as well go with heavy shells. Underwater projected deck, that's not too bad. I'm stuck on Steam multiple expansions. The chances of this thing getting any sort of speed is pretty minimal. I'll get to secondaries later, but I was actually thinking of going very light on the secondaries, or maybe just having secondaries for, role-playing purposes. Now, I have 52.5 smoke, which is not bad. That could be 2 of those. Yeah, 2 of those, I think, if they fit. Oh, they don't. Well, that's annoying. I could take maybe no, only 2 of those fit. Mind you, that does actually. Oh, it's because I'm using coal. That's why. So they're smoky. Don't think I'm going to be able to use a double dual funnel, am I? Accuracy's bad enough already. So this thing is going to be slow. Really slow. 20. Yeah, call it 21.5 knots. That's not a particularly fast thing. Hey there, Dylan. Scenario is a pre-dreadnought up against a game volume is very quiet. So not me, but the game volume. I haven't changed anything. It's a bit weird. I'm just gonna plop something down. Yeah, it is quite quiet at the moment, but once the guns start firing, it'll get a bit louder. Right. What's my flash fire chance? 7. That is not ideal. I can get it down to 4, which is a little bit better. Obviously, we're going to bring the best crew I possibly can. Right. Armour. Jesus. Let's have a quick look at the casement situation. That's pretty fun. I like those. I like that kind of top deck. That's a fun place to put casement guns. Yeah, I have the game noise turned down because UAD is very, very loud when you start doing stuff. Hey Fritz, thank you very much. What kind of secondaries will we put on this? They're all Mark 3s apart from 8s. We could go with 7s. That's way too much weight. They're way too heavy. I'd prefer to have armor. Let's have something. Let's have something. You can see there with the weights, they go up dramatically. 4-inch guns though. That I can get behind. Again, they're more there for aesthetics and, you know, realism rather than anything useful in the scenario. Because what we want is armor. Now, well, might as well armor against our own shell. So the maximum deck pin we have here is 4.9. Divided by what have we got here? 84%. I've completely run a blank. I'm too tired for doing maths. Jesus, I'm just going to armor out just lots. I think, I mean, yeah, that works out to about 3 inches on the deck. Minimum? Oh my goodness. Admiral, obvious. Thank you very much for the sub. Or resub, I should say. Thank you, thank you. Now, if that's our... I know I can use 1916 stuff, but I can't access the hull with 1916 tech. Unfortunately. That would be really cool. You can do it in the Naval Academy, but you can't do it in customs. There's a few missions where you can do that. So we're gonna have to do our best. Let's go for a 14.7 turret. 4-inch guns don't matter too much. Let's go for a 14-inch belt. 7-inch or not. Let's go for 6-inch extended belts. There. I think that's as chunky as I can make the ships. Oh, I've actually maxed the conning tower armor. It's unusual. Just seeing if there's any other armors I can up. Yeah, main turret armor. There we go. And I know I have an half weight offset, but it's a pre-dreadnought. It's going to have an half weight offset, and 1.7% isn't too bad. The Paleo. All right. Let's let's try it out. It doesn't actually look too bad. Looks pretty nice. Definitely looks like a pre-dreadnought era ship. I can see this being a kind of useful as a very slow, heavy cruiser type ship. Oh, sorry, Mitch. I saw that just 2 seconds too late. I will go back and fix that. I won't look at won't look at the French. Won't look at the French. There we go. The San Trinidad done. I wish Twitch played a noise for channel point redemptions. There we go. Right. Enemy smoke is spotted to the north. So we have the San Trinidad and the Príncipe de Asturias. Pat's familiar, of course. Tiny lads. Yeah, they're not... I mean, they're 18,500 tons. So, yeah, they basically are two old crap heavy cruisers. Oh, dearie me. I'm going to have to get supremely lucky with this. But, you know, you never know. Sometimes the AI builds extremely explosive ships that blow up if you look at them funny. I don't know, I think they don't look bad. Especially for pre-dreadnoughts. I know, they're chunky. I mean, I know what you're saying, Al, but I mean, they're already slow. 21.5 knots, that's pretty lethargic. Hey there, Mr. Shaw. How you doing? Well, supposedly there's a French battlecruiser out here. There it is. And we are enthusiastically firing at it. That's a lot of guns. A turret might be a little bit vulnerable. Yeah, that wasn't bad shooting. What have you got? 14-inch guns. Okay. Not as bad as it could have been. I guess the aim is try and just close as best we can. Firing back now. And turning away. This is where I'm going to have the problem, because these ships catching a battlecruiser, and it's not an American battlecruiser, so it's not horribly slow. But I've just noticed, why did they do that? That's a really nice front tower, and they're just... Built-in barbettes are always nice to have. Of course, I'm going to be lucky if I hit the side of a barn, but... And I'm going to get target lock errors over and over and over and over again. Oh, we actually did some damage. Yeah, that's a win. Yeah, let's fire the 4-inch at them. Can we get the rear gun firing as well? Because that will dramatically improve things. There we go. Alright. Let's go have a look at the French. What have you got? The Atlantic. 26,000 tons. 32 million. How much are these things? 21. Okay. True powder and picric acid. Interesting mixture. Only 26 knots. And completely shit armor. What the fuck is that? Okay, we've got a chance here. The is that? The turrets. Look at everything about this is insane, and I know you can't see it because it's behind my head. You can only see the top bit. So I'm going to read these out for those of you on chat. If you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see this fine. 6.2-inch mid-belt is ludicrously shit. That's just a little bit more than a light cruiser. 1.3-inch forebelt, 0.3-inch aft, 0.5 mid-deck. Foredeck, nothing. Aft-deck, nothing. Conning tower, 8. Superstructure, nothing. And then all the 14 8s and 7s have 8.5 on the face and 2.9 on the top. That's a bizarre ship. So much weight went into those guns. Damn. Well, we actually probably have a pretty good chance to pen this thing then. Yeah, we do. 97.6. Oh. Yep. Say hello to Automod, Mitch. I told you he'll be around. Always knows when you're about. I mean, yes, they have plus 100% armor quality, but still. What else are we looking at? Corvette 3. Reduced shells, increased torpedoes. Anti-torp 3. But I think this is actually going to be more of a gunnery thing, because we're going to be able to get a reasonable amount of shells on them. Trinidad's angle is bad. Retarget. I mean, even those 4-inch guns are going to be doing damage when they hit the unarmed bits of the ship. Yep, starting to poke holes in it. It's only got a few bulkheads. Oh, took a big hit there. I think that was the funnel that got hit. Funnel and one of the internal spaces. But we're hitting them back pretty hard. San Trinidad getting regular hits now. The Principe is lagging behind a bit. Submerged torpedo tubes, I've got them all around. The enemy battlecruiser only has them on the front and rear. Enemy gunners blind. They've got a trained crew, but they only have about a 10% chance to hit, and I can't quite tell you why, because the tooltip is so long I can't see what kind of rangefinders they have very easily. Coincidence 3. Their accuracy is lower than mine. And they don't have a terrible crew. I think this has some serious issues with pitch and or roll that is causing it problems. It's not smoke, because they've only got one funnel. I think there's some serious stability issues, weight offsets, something. Because I am absolutely pounding this thing into the sea. They have any form of torpedo detection. Yeah, they do. They've got a hydrophone. Hydro 2. Took out a main gun. This is ridiculous. Oh, France, what are you doing? Look at you. How many hits has she taken? 49 from the 11s. But yeah, racking up hits. Armour is a detriment when you need to retreat. Yeah, but you need speed if you want to do that. Right, I will allow torpedoes to be fired. Although I don't think we've got the... Oh no, we do. Maybe try and finish her off with a torp. At the very least, it will cause her to manoeuvre and slow down and stuff. But she's just getting smashed in by the guns. Which will get her, I wonder. All the torpedoes going to miss. Yeah, torpedoes going to miss because they're turning. That's fine though, they're going to lose speed in the turn. Allow me to close in. And she sinks anyway. Oh dear. Well, there you go. Pre-dreadnoughts. Useful? Kind of. Well, that's not how I expected that to go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one, those of you on YouTube, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.